disappear just moments away. We'll be back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Tonight we have the Indiana Pacers going up against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, from their first 7 games, they've come away with just 1 win. Whatever optimism they brought with them into the season has faded significantly. You look at how the Pacers are built. A couple of talented young players, solid role players, but Kenny, do they need another star to help Oladipo?
I think getting another all-star would make them a real contender. That would be the separation point. They've been well coached, they've been playing well, but that would take them to the level of a contender.
Why get a star when you got a star right there? They want Turner to be the second star. You know, he got some traits, but the question is, will he turn it up a notch?
All right, now we send it out to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Indiana Pacers here at their home, Bankers Life Fieldhouse. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Thursday, they'll head back home to host the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against the Warriors, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, Victor Oladipo has a huge task and a long road in front of him making his way back from that knee injury. But you talk to his teammates, and they rave about his mental makeup. They say he's an incredible person, great to be around, the most positive guy they've ever played with. So, Kevin, if anyone can come back from this, he can.
You better believe it. Outstanding, David. Thank you. Well, adjusting to the NBA game for this latest class of rookies, Doris. Always growing pains, a feeling out process. It's always interesting to watch that being put together.
There are, Kev. There always seem to be a couple of welcome to the NBA moments as a rookie. Certainly you might take your lumps here and there, but this is a talented young group. Can't wait to see what they do.
I can't either. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's McConnell in at the point guard. Now, here's McConnell. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Levine wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
Zach LaVine's athleticism and high release point make it very difficult to contest shots.
McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Oladipo. Nice D from Levine. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. Porter, no luck. Up top, Oladipo. Guarded by Levine. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Shots good by Turner.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Levine finds Markkanen. And here's Porter. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Now McConnell. And it's White with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Snatched up. They shoot again, and Levine finishes inside. Levine's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, this guy's a tremendously fast athlete. Levine excels in transition.
McConnell with it, wide on him. Oladipo outside, over Levine. Oladipo misses. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Oladipo with the block.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pipes?
McConnell kicks to Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's McConnell. Turner trying to free himself up. Another shot. And he gets the bucket.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against Cleveland. To the middle. Here's Porter trying to get open as Carter. That's good from Porter on the assist by Markkanen.
Yeah, I think Porter's good enough shooter to be a zone buster, able to find the seams, hit the mid-range.
Sabonis, the pass to Warren. Back to Sabonis. Kicks to Warren. Pass to McConnell. Just 4 to shoot. There's Sabonis. No good that time. Nice D from Porter. Chicago leading by 3. Passes it to Levine. The pass to Markkanen. Over Oladipo. Markkanen can't get it to go. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
First free throw is good. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger, and continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
Both free throws good from Turner.
Boy, when you think of Miles Turner, one word that's always been attached to his name is potential. This guy is still young. He can make shots as a face-up guy. He's a tremendous shot blocker. Just continue to refine your skills.
Levine can't hit. Indiana trailing here. Warren on the wing. Here's McConnell. Here's Turner. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Turner's got 6 points.
Look, Kevin, Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Carter dishes to Porter. Nice D from Warren.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Porter with a block.
Well, with that 7'1" wingspan for Otto Porter, he can provide some shot blocking.
Pass to White. Pass to Markkanen. Sabonis grabs the board. Indiana leading. Here's Oladipo. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
The speed of Victor Oladipo is mind-boggling. This guy gets to the cup with ease.
Now here's Levine. He has 5. Passes to White. With his first shot attempt, and the Bulls with another miss. Indiana leading by 3. Outside Warren. He kicks to Oladipo. Back to Warren. Over Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
Last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
That free throw missing.
Well, you think back to T.J. Warren and how good he has been for the last few years. And yet last season, he took a huge step forward by adding the three-pointer to his arsenal.
T.J. Leaves checked in for the Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for T.J. McConnell. And Chicago also making a switch. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Wendell Carter. And he sinks the second. And the way Warren improved his three-point shooting last year, Doris, was incredible.
No doubt, Kevin. This is a guy who went from below 25% the year before from distance to making over 40% of his range shots. He did all this while coming close to tripling his three-point attempts. What an improvement.
And that one drops. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the night.
My goodness, it's hard to stay with Oladipo in transition. The speed, the quickness can be overwhelming.
Markkanen against Brogdon. Markkanen kicks to Porter. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Some changes for Indiana. McDermott's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Lamb in there for Oladipo. Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Chris Dunn comes in for White. There's the pass to Levine. Young dishes to Levine. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
You see Zach LaVine in the Bulls uniform, and it's hard not to think of the trade that sent him here. He was a big part of the deal that sent Jimmy Butler out of Chicago.
They throw good, Levine. And with Levine and the Butler trade, there were a lot of critics at the time. But you know what, Greg? It's worked out for the Bulls.
And Kevin, the Bulls took a chance with Levine, and he's developed into a bright young star. Took another risk giving him a big contract after the injury, but he's come back better and stronger since then.
And Coach Jim Boylen agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylen, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
With the Indiana Pacers, you know you're a small market team, and it's led to a little bit of a shuffle personnel-wise. What's incredible, they continue to put a competitive product on the floor year in and year out.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, you're right. The Pacers have made the playoffs 8 of the last 9 seasons. Remarkable consistency.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kev. It starts at the top and sort of trickles down from ownership to the front office down to the head coach. This is a solid operation through and through.
Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Markkanen. Kicks it to Young. Top of the key, done. Valentine wide open, he fires, and the Bulls with another miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Offensive rebound. Lamb banked in off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 8.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Dunn passes to Young. The layup off target.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. The shot by Turner, no good. Bulls trail by 8. And here is Valentine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's over McDermott. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. The Pacers shooting just 35% to start the game. Lamb against Satoransky. And Turner with the basket on the assist from Jeremy Lamb. Turner's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Valentine. The rebound by Turner.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Valentine. After Jeremy Lamb's miss. Valentine with it. Lets it go. He can't hit that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
McDermott passes to Turner. Lamb with the ball. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Markkanen against Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Dunn kicks to Satoransky. Dunn passes to Young. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Dunn outside. And the Bulls with another miss. Indiana leading by 10. Here's Brogdon, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
A floater, Young. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brogdon finds Turner. Out to Lamb. Pass to McDermott. Takes a 3. The rebound by Young. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 10. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Over in the corner, Lamb. Unloads. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lamb's got his second basket of the night. Here's Valentine. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers done showing great vision.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Pacers lead by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Bulls trail by 10. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Leaf, also Miles Turner out there. Brogdon out there with Doug McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Young's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Now Holiday passes it to Leaf. Now here's Brogdon. Turner trying to free himself up, and that one's good, Brogdon.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Launches it. And shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers. Valentine passes to Markkanen. Doris, you graduated as your college's all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
Now the pass to Satoransky. Done outside. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Rebounded by McDermott.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Holiday with it. Now defended by Markkanen. The shot by Holiday, no good. Bulls trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Well, guys, Brogdon not a player that turns heads, but man, is he an efficient threat on the floor.
And he's been a great three-point shooter really since his rookie year. His field goal percentage continues to climb and has evolved into one of the best free throw shooters in the game.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner.
TJ Warren comes in
For Leaf. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Denzel Valentine. Bean's checked in for Satoransky. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. Here's McConnell after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Here's Oladipo. Carter pulls it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's Porter with the three. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Holiday. Nice D from Levine. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Porter. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Don't let the slender frame fool you. Porter with the strength to finish through contact.
Well, you look at guys like Otto Porter, Greg. He just brings so much with his consistent outside jumper.
And guys, he's shot threes at a tremendous clip the last few seasons. I mean, really for his whole career. Sometimes can be a bit passive, so you just make sure he's involved and looking for his shot.
And Porter, no good on that one. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
Now, here's Oladipo. A 38-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's White to the inside. Here's Carter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McConnell passes to Warren. Lets it go from 14. Goes back up. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Carter. Feeds it to Porter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Bulls have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Free throw good. Porter. No doubt passing is a premium for this team game of the NBA. We love the individual star power, but it is a team game. Are there any playmakers out there that don't get, Doris, you think, enough credit for all that they do for their team?
Well, the first guy that comes to mind is a man that Steve Kerr described as probably the smartest single basketball player he has ever been around, and that's Andre Iguodala. The numbers in terms of his scoring, obviously not eye-popping, but his incredible defense and then his elite passing skills have been so critical to so many championship teams.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Warren.
And looking now at the numbers for McConnell, some last season stats for him. He put up about 6 points per game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Porter. This one for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Pacers leading by 4. Out left to the wing. Here's McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. Outside, Holiday. Off target from 3-point range.
Now Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Young. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here's McConnell. Oladipo for three. A rebound by Young. Young's got 5 rebounds tonight. Levine for three. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And after nailing a three-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And looking now at some numbers for Sabonis. Great showing for him last season. 7th in field goal percentage, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Lamb, he's jumped in for Indiana. Now, here's McConnell, defended by Young. Oladipo against Levine. Oladipo goes in. There's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Outside, Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. Porter passes to Levine. Over Oladipo. And again, Chicago. No good. Porter against Lamb. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's a 10-point Indiana lead. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Indiana. Oh, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
First one falls for him. Some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. Here's Levine after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Levine dishes to Young. Lets it go from deep. Out that one. The Indiana lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Levine.
Well, such a quick release. Zach LaVine and a catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Lamb passes to McConnell. Count it. McConnell's got 4 this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And White kicks to Young. Passes it to Porter. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 11. Bean passes to Carter. Dishes it to Porter. Outside, Levine. The pass to Carter. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Warren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Oladipo, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, this guy embraces the opportunity to finish through contact. Oladipo so skilled at keeping his balance.
A minute 42 left here in the second. White inside. He's covered by Warren. And it's Carter missing.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now, here's Warren. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Back to Sabonis. From deep three-point range, he can't get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Lamb. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot. You feel like Jeremy Lamb has been in the league forever, mostly known for being a piece in the Harden trade when he left OKC, but Lamb is coming to his own the last few years.
And he makes the first. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Sabonis. Leaf comes in for T.J. Warren. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for White. Now here's Satoransky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Lamb. Here's Brogdon. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Pacers lead by 16.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Here's Carter. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. On the wing, Lamb. And Dunn over to help. Lamb finds Turner. Hands it from downtown. Turner's got 13.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Dunn finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Yeah, Chris Dunn navigating traffic with that tight handle of his.
And here is Lamb. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Indiana feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Victor Oladipo putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points and 1 assist. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. Oladipo, good.
An effective, clever scorer. That's all we can say about Victor Oladipo. This guy gets to his spots and gets himself going.
Levine against Oladipo. Out to Carter. Here's White. And that one hits back iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. Here is Porter. Following the basket by T.J. Warren. Outside, Levine. On target from 13 feet. Levine's got 14 points.
Zach LaVine doing work in the mid-range. He's got that shot in his bag. Yes, sir.
To the paint and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Oladipo. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
Down low. Nice D from Sabonis.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Warren kicks to Oladipo. Now, here's McConnell, guarded closely. Over White. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's White. The 15-footer, good. White's got his first points in this one.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Oladipo. Turner trying to free himself up. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Bulls trail by 17. Outside, Levine. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
I tell you, feeling the contact and concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Porter. McConnell kicks to Sabonis. Pass to Oladipo. Turner trying to free himself up. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Outside, Porter releases, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Oladipo finds McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. Over in the corner, Warren. Over Porter. Turner trying to free himself up. Takes it off the glass. Turner's got 17.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Levine. Oladipo with the double team. Here's Markkanen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. T.J. Warren picks one up. And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird if you like. Fantastic stretch 4, who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
That free throw good for Markkanen. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. 19-point game. Oladipo with the double team. Inside. And there's Porter on the assist by Markkanen. And that's 11 points for Otto Porter Jr.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Basket counts.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Oladipo against Levine. Outside, White. There's the triple. The Bulls keep it alive, but they recover it. Here's Porter. The baseline J off the mark. Pacers leading by 19. Here's Holiday. Nice D from Porter. Bulls have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's just tremendous quickness. It makes Levine difficult not to foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Free throw good, Levine.
And what we've seen recently from Zach LaVine is his willingness to embrace more responsibility. And that has helped him become one of the game's most prolific scorers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Leaf comes in for Sabonis. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Oladipo. Young's checked in for Chicago. Chris Dunn comes in for White.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Outside Holiday. Now here's Brogdon. 12 points for him. Here's Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 21 points for Miles Turner.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Markkanen dishes to Porter. Back to Markkanen. Dunn outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Dunn's got 7 points.
I would say Dunn more pure scorer than pure shooter, but he nails the 3.
And Porter comes to help. The pass to Brogdon. Outside Holiday. He kicks to Lamb. Pass to Leaf. Turner up top. Stolen by Markkanen. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, with that long, lanky physique, Porter is a great transition athlete.
Pacers leading by 14. Brogdon with it. Outside, Lamb. And Porter comes to help. Lamb passes to Leaf. Brogdon with it. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Markkanen. Offensive rebound. And Turner throws it down.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Bulls trail by 16. Dunn kicks to Porter. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Dunn. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Listen, Dunn has got elite power and elite speed, and it's paying dividends in the paint.
Well, so many people were worried about Chris Dunn's offense after his rookie year, but you know what, Greg? He's turned it around.
And gone from struggling to hit 40% of his shots to shooting better from the floor. Still a strong defender, and he's making people forget that his offense was ever a question mark.
That free throw, no good.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
McDermott's checked in for Justin Holiday. Then for the Bulls, Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for Levine. Good on the second free throw. Here's Brogdon. He's got 12. Passes to Leaf. Lamb against Satoransky. To the inside. Outside, Lamb. Here's Leaf. Offensive rebound.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Brogdon with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Markkanen kicks to Satoransky. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 17. And Valentine over to help. McDermott with it. Markkanen on him. And there's McDermott. That's good on the assist from Jeremy Lamb. Lamb's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Dunn passes to Satoransky. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, Satoransky. He's off on the second. Indiana leading by 18. Down low. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. Over Turner on the money from 12 feet away.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Brogdon against Dunn. Brogdon the pass to McDermott. Right side Turner. Back to McDermott. 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. They get the rebound. Lamb. Count it. Good. Lamb's got 9.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Satoransky. And it's Chicago scoring again. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. To the middle, in transition, here come the Bulls. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Lamb, here we go. McDermott passes to Lamb. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Dunn looking over the floor. Young left side. It's rebounded by Indiana.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Lamb, good.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for Indiana. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Boy, GA, how about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
With the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pacers leading by 18. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Brogdon out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's McDermott in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And it's Warren with the jam.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
Down against Brogdon. Dunn dishes to Valentine. And he banks in the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Brogdon. And the pass to Lamb. Back to Brogdon. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lamb against Satoransky. He dishes it to Valentine. To the paint, looking for Carter. He gets it there. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, Kevin, how about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Markkanen kicks to Valentine. And the foul on Miles Turner. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. First, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. Now, here's Sabonis. Following the miss by Otto Porter. Here's Brogdon. Rebound by the Bulls. Markkanen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Porter outside. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 4th assist in this one. Pacers leading by 17. Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. Here's Warren. Hits the target from 18 feet. Warren's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or two.
Now the feed to Carter. To the inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. And the Bulls making a change also. Zach LaVine's checked in for Satoransky. Free throw good. Porter.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
Now, here's Sabonis. Outside Warren. Elbow shot. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's LaVine. The shot, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. McConnell kicks to Brogdon. The offensive rebound. Sabonis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you look at per minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
The Pacers making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. And Sabonis drops them both. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
Yeah, I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays. And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now, here's Oladipo. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Bulls trail by 18. White the pass to LaVine. Carter looking around. Kicks to White. Left side, Levine. Fires the three. The rebound by Turner.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
McConnell passes to Warren. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bulls. They trail by 18. Oladipo with the double team. Outside, White. Outside, Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. And it's White missing. Pacers leading by 18. Warren the pass to McConnell. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Right side, White. Baseline jumper, and he drops that one in. For Indiana, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. McConnell kicks to Warren. Down low. Here's Turner again, Indiana.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Tries to save it, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Now White. Pass to Carter. Ball's knocked loose. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Lays it up off the glass. Oladipo's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you can tell that over time, Oladipo has gained more and more confidence in his scoring ability, especially that close to the 10.
Now here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got 23 points.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Miles Turner.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Now, here's McConnell. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
And this is why Miles Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that, defense.
Here's Markkanen. Pass to Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. People look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
Both good from the line that time. Indiana leading by 18. Here's McConnell. Passes it to Warren. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Pacers lead by 20.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
McConnell passes to Turner. Outside Warren. Back to Turner. There's the dish to Warren. They get a hand on it. Porter with the steal. Jumps up. Here's Levine. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Shots good by Turner.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Levine against Oladipo. Carter outside. Now here's Levine. Guarded by Oladipo. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point range. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And here's Oladipo. This is to Turner. Porter against Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Well, a strong desire to get on the interior. T.J. Warren attacking with ferocity.
Carter kicks to Levine. Goes up to the stripe. And yes, it's good. Levine's got 9 points in the quarter.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pacers leading by 17. Now, here's McConnell. Nice D from Levine. Chicago has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's McConnell. Outside Warren. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Felicio's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Ryan Arcidiacono in for White. That free throw good from Warren.
Well, I love T.J. Warren. The reason, guys, is he's proven to be a dependable scorer who's got good versatility, and he can play either forward position. So important in today's NBA.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pacers.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Miles Turner.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Indiana. Here's Levine. Here's Felicio, off with the layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's Turner. Outside Holiday, just 3 to shoot. Puts it up. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Arcidiacono. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
Just we're pretty good. We play great together, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.